حجا مبرورا وذنبا مغفورا وسعيا مشكورا لبيك الله.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear brothers and sisters, welcome to a new episode of Healthy Hajj. Healthy Hajj is a program where we try to give tips and medical advice to our brothers performing pilgrimage this year and every year, trying to avoid medical conditions that might happen to them to return back home safely, inshallah. The voyage of Hajj and the journey is one of the most sacred to all Muslims. Many of us would try to perform it in the early age, and some of us fail to do that until a later stage and maybe in the older age as well. So the seniors who would go for the Hajj at an older age might have an extra burden on their health and extra problems possibility to happen to them. With us today is Dr. Tamer Mohammed Farid, consultant of geriatric medicine in Dubai Academic Health Corporation. Thank you, Dr. Tamer, for being with us today.
Thank you for the invitation.
You heard me talking about this journey, this very valuable journey, and how the people would be eager to perform it and come back safely, inshallah, after being forgiven. The seniors we're talking about today.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's true. Because of the capacity of the holy shrines, only 1 in 1,000 Muslims would be able to perform Hajj each year. And typically, as you say, that many people would like to do this in a younger age, but unfortunately, this chance doesn't come until later age. So about 10 to 20% of all Hajj are at the age of 60 or beyond.
Yes, 10 to 20% is a big amount of the total Hajj people performing Hajj. So tell me, what are the most common problems expected to be facing seniors during Hajj, during pilgrimage?
Yeah, seniors are at the risk of a lot of problems. Well, we can say start with, for example, their medical condition, or their physical and physiological and psychological stresses they are going to face. Also, there is heat and dehydration. It's June, one of the hottest months in Saudi Arabia. Besides this, there is the infection risk,
yes,
and the psychological stresses of racing the bulls at the Hajj, and finally the personal safety.
yes.
So there are a lot of risks beyond this, but these are the main ones.
So what are the most common medical conditions expected to be facing them?
Well, there are a lot of medical conditions they have. The elderly are the group of population that have most of the illnesses, and the average elder consumes about 8 pills per day or more.
Yes.
And so, because there are a lot of medications, they can have problems with medication. First of all, the medicines are not universal. They have to keep a list of all medication, active ingredients, why they are taking them, and keep a copy of these all medications on the mobile phone, and the boxes, not the pills, so they can refer to them in Hajj if they need so. And also they come with their own chronic illness. And this means that they have to find somebody to continue their care from their country. For example, the dialysis patient with dialysis, they receive 3 sessions of dialysis per week, or maybe 1 session per week, depending on the condition.
Yes.
And they have to make sure that they have already booked sessions in Saudi Arabia, and this is, by the way, free for Hajj, for foreign Hajj, if they make the proper arrangement prior to their travel.
Yes, before they go there, they have to make this preparation. How about the physical? How about the physical condition of the Hajj and the stresses they face?
You know that Hajj is not about standing and praying. Hajj is about moving and circling. So they will face a lot of stresses. These stresses can they cannot The body cannot adapt at once. So it's better to start from now, if they have not already started, to make longer trips at their home country, starting to make to adapt progressively to the environment they are going to face. Also, they need to make sure that their footwear is stable. There are a lot of foam sandals
Yes.
that have these heel straps. These are vital, and they're very effective in maintaining balance while they are very light as well. Also, I've seen a lot of pilgrims that are using only canes. Why not use canes or walking stick that can double as seats?
Yes.
You don't want, last thing you need is that you are tired and you can't find some place to sit. Yes, it would be very crowded, believe me.
Yes, exactly. Yes. They should not put
Also,
more burden on themselves. Just try to
yeah,
make it easier for themselves.
yeah, they should make it much easier. Why not to walk without, if they have difficulty, why not to use with a wheelchair?
Yes.
Why not to delegate some of the strenuous rituals like stoning, like tawaf? They can delegate it to somebody else,
Yes.
and they have to prepare this ahead. And this makes a lot of benefit to them. They should preserve the candle. They shouldn't light the candle. They shouldn't deplete themselves. They should reserve their energy for prayers, for spiritual experience, not to fight with the bulls.
Exactly. Seniors are more prone, Dr. Tamer, as you said, to infection. Why is that, and what are the more common infections they might get during pilgrimage?
Well, all sorts of infection. Let's remember that elders, the immunity of seniors is as weak as the immunity in infants and neonates.
Yes.
So they are liable for infection from the crowd itself. There are about 3 million persons in a small, closed place.
Yes.
They are all depleted. They are all tired. See, they can get flu. They can get even insect-borne diseases. Why not mosquitoes?
Yes.
Mosquitoes can transmit a lot of infection from between people.
Mm-hmm.
So, but there is a trick. Vaccines. Most of us underestimate the effect of vaccines. There are routine vaccines and there are option vaccines. The routine vaccines are listed on the website of the Saudi Arabia authorities, and they have to check if they need some vaccines because it's different from one country to another. And by the way, vaccines are not antibiotics. They need time to build immunity. So you must take them about 10 days, 2 weeks before Hajj. Don't let them until the end of the last day, because they will be virtually ineffective.
Useless, yes.
And besides the routine vaccines, you have the option vaccines. It depends on your condition. So you have to ask your doctor if you need extra vaccines.
Good. So some of the authorities in some countries would have extra vaccination for the pilgrims according to where they come from and what is more commonly affecting their population. Dr. Tamer, please tell us, do you have any extra advice to give to our senior brothers and sisters performing Hajj to be safe?
Yeah. Actually, because you are in a crowded place, you may lose your belongings or get lost by yourself. So make sure that in this crowd you have copies of your travel documents. These can be either hard copies. You take photocopies and walk with the copies, and trust your companions and your group for the original documents, or copies on your mobile phone, soft copies. And yet, the best is both. Have a hard copy, a soft copy. So if in case you got lost, don't panic. It's not any more difficult to be reunited with your group, provided that you have the documents. You do have a copy, don't you?
Yes, yes. This is very important because many of the pilgrims would be lost, and due to various causes, they might lose the consciousness, or maybe some sort of a temporary loss of memory, and this would be very important to avoid being lost. Dr. Tamer Farid, consultant of geriatric medicine, thank you very much for being with us today. It's been a pleasure to have you with us today. Dear brothers and sisters, I hope you have enjoyed the episode, and please do not forget to make dua for all of us here in Huda TV. Stay safe, go back to your homes with an accepted Hajj and cleared deeds, inshallah. Till we see you next time, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
حجا مبرورا وذنبا مغفورا وسعيا مشكورا لبيك الله